Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back. We're going to do another video today. We're going to be actually installing camber bolts and just showing the difference of camber bolt can make to a suspension. Okay. I'm going to be doing a demonstration on stock suspension. However, I'm actually going to be using this for coilovers later on, but I wanted to show the impact it can do to a stock suspension. If you do have aftermarket suspension, I suggest installing the camber bolts first, getting the maximum camber you want out of that. Usually it's about 1 or 2 degrees tops, and then playing with the camber adjustment on your top hat. The reason being is you don't have to fiddle around with the camber adjustment every single time on the bolt if you already maxed that out, let's say, and you're happy with that. So without further ado, let's get to the video. All right, so the camber bolts actually picked up our white line. So I actually haven't opened them yet, but for the STI, there's the part number. Okay, so let's take it off, see what we got. Nothing else. Looks like we got some instruction manual. So pretty straightforward. I'll explain to you through the video. And then we got 2 camber bolts. Okay, so we got one for the one for each side. So let me just kind of show you what it looks like. So this piece here is really where the camber is getting adjusted. This little, I guess, bump or bulge here. So, all right, let's get to it. All right, so after taking off your wheel, I got this tool from Amazon just for comparison purposes, just to see how much camber this bolt will actually add. So right now, if you can see, I'm kind of sitting at like a positive, I don't know, 0.75, give or take. So what we'll do now is we're gonna actually put the camber bolt here, and then see how much additional camber I can get, and I'll show you guys how to adjust it. Okay, so stay tuned. All right, guys, so after you take off the wheel and take out the upper bolt on the strut, you still have the lower one in. I did loosen it very slightly, so I have some give on the actual strut. What you're gonna do for maximum camber, so hopefully the lighting works. So see the actual bolt? There's an arrow. That arrow is going to be facing towards your car, and same with this tab. Okay, so let's say that's it. What you're going to do is you're going to put it in. Okay, let's line up the arrow. Apologize for the lighting. Go the other way. There we go. Get the tab lined up. Okay, so once you I think you guys can see that right there. Once you get that arrow facing in and the tab, then you're gonna put the opposite nut on. Okay, there we go. Now it's in. And then let's tie her up. Okay, so push it in, and we'll tie her up. Alright guys, so I tightened it up. So hopefully you see that triangle and the tab. They're both facing towards the car. I tightened up the bottom as well. So obviously hub's not moving. And then you can see, with the camber tool, we're kind of sitting at the 0.75, 1 degree range. So we gained, I'd say, 1 degree, which is not bad for a camber bolt. It does say, up to 1.5 on the actual sheet, white line. But what are you gonna do, right? It's good enough. Like I said, this is if you don't have any adjustable, camber plates, which with aftermarket suspension, most of them you will. I'm just showing an example on OEM suspension, and like I said, I suggest maximizing this and then start playing with your camber at the top. so that you can, it's easier because you don't want to take off your wheel and adjust camber every single time. So, anyways, guys, hope you found the video informative. Pretty quick. Wanted to keep it simple. It's a sturdy bolt itself. Good product. I think it's rated M12.9 or something grade, so it's good. And yeah, if you want some just that additional 1 degree that you're looking for because your camber plates are maxed, then try this out. One thing to note too is on the instructions, which maybe I'll give it a shot. It does say, for negative camber. So I ripped it now. If you're kind of looking for like a race setup, it says, here we go. In lower strut pelvis for extra negative camber. So race use only. Anyways, I don't know if that means if you put on the bottom you might get more. But I've usually just seen them on the top. So if somebody knows different, let me know, and we'll go from there. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Peace.